Hello everyone out there in YouTube world. The past couple of days I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. But I don't mind about these things, man. I'm one of these people that just gets on with it. Right, this video is going to be about speaking the truth and not being afraid to speak the truth. Right, I've seen some things on YouTube where you got this fitness expert. He was a former IFBB pro, Greg Doucet, and he was on about this guy called the Liver King, and he was lying about, that he's saying that he's a natural and that this guy's on the steroids and what have you. Yeah, he was lying, saying that he wasn't on the steroids, and then the truth come out about it because the Liver King's trainer had obviously opened up about it to another YouTuber of some sort, and then Greg Doucet had been like doing his video things on it about people getting caught out. But that's just one subject about telling the truth, but when there's so many other areas which people are afraid to speak out, about the truth in general. Like when you see some of these well-known celebrities, and some of them, unfortunately, get killed off, and then they try to cover it to say this certain celebrity had died of natural cause, and then someone who's been keeping themselves quiet for a long time finally comes out and opens up about the truth of the matter, saying, and that one certain type of celebrity had been murdered. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's like that would happen to me in my childhood. I was so afraid to speak out about it, especially when my parents were here. I didn't want to tell them of what had happened to me, I was scared. So I kind of subconsciously buried it. But I always felt the pressure of it all the time. I really did. And with gangs as well, when I was at school, certain people wanted me to be in gangs, and I was never into that. So I got bullied for it, didn't I? I got bullied for it because I wouldn't be part of their gang, being in the clique of things, But then I kind of developed a good relationship with certain guys at Pendeford, who I'm still friends with to this very day. And Danny Hudson, very well, you're one of those. And Ian Greggs, Mark Bennett, Paddy, Alvin, Mickey Morris is another one. And we still keep in touch with each other. I'm going way back to school, man. I know there's some people who don't even keep in touch with some of their old school friends, but I do. We've got this Brothers for Life thing on WhatsApp. And, there's a communication in with there. And the lads just do their own thing on there. And, I do have a look at it. And I'll say the odd thing now and again. But I'll still keep a look on it, It's just to see what's going on. But, yeah, don't be afraid to speak the truth, because I am no longer afraid to speak the truth anymore. I mean, that thing in 2011, what happened to me? They tried to cover it up. When they put it out in the paper, they said it was a grudge thing, and it wasn't a grudge thing. It was a racial hatred attack, and that's what it was all about. And I hear about people saying, oh, it's all about me. Hang on, this attack was not just on me, it was on my entire family. So for those people who do watch my videos and who've been saying those things behind my back, the truth of the matter is, this was a racial hatred attack against the Osborne family. And it was. And at the time, when the CID told me a lot of the stuff, I was thinking, gosh, Shall I keep this quiet and don't say anything? But then I thought, no, why should I? I've done nothing wrong here. I was attacked and nearly killed. I was very lucky, you know. And then certain people, mentioning no names, tried to claim the glory for it. But then I found out it kind of like backfired in a sense. Because see, people seem to forget at the very beginning of this incident, I was the one at the very beginning who was being attacked, and I raised the alarm for people, the general public, to call the police because I didn't have my radio on me on that day. I'm not reliving it, don't get me wrong. I'm not dwelling on it because people say, oh, why you keep going back to it? No, the reason why I'm talking about that is because there was a cover-up. And there was, with the press in particular, because they said it was a grudge thing, and it was not. It was a racial hatred attack. This guy had been stalking my family for God knows how many years, and the police found the evidence in his bedroom. They found a book in his bedroom of what he was doing. He was going out training, developing his physical abilities, going out for runs and stuff like that. He was prepping, so this attack was premeditated. He had planned this attack for God knows how long, and he wrote all our names down, this list. He had all the Osborne names down. From my brother Stuart's, mine, from all my sisters and my brother's names. He had his names, our names, on this list that he'd written in this book. They even said he wrote down the dates and times and when he'd been stalking us. He recorded it, and that was the evidence against him. And then I found out he was part of a racist organisation. And apparently, from what I found out, he was recruiting people to join this racist organisation. Now, why would I lie about something like that? This is the truth, man. And that's what this video is about, is speaking the truth and not being afraid to speak about it. Excuse me. So, yes. And I've done some little videos on, what happened. But I thought I'd be more in depth about this. But yeah, that was a racial hatred attack. And they were saying in the paper that it was a grudge thing to do with school and that. No, when we first moved down to Dovecotes in 1980, the racial abuse had started from the get-go, from day one. From day one, from day one this had started. My younger siblings, it upset them, because some of them were some of the same age group as him. But I was used to it, and so was my older brothers. We were used to the racialist verbal attacks and stuff like that. We just took no notice of it. But the younger ones, they were kind of like not used to it. And apparently carried on at the school. It was being racial, abusive towards them at the school, and enough was enough. Enough was enough. But yes, don't be afraid to speak. As long as you've got the evidence and the facts to back up the truth, excuse me, it's you just got to be honest and open and true about it. That's why I don't fear it. I don't fear it anymore. Sorry. So yes, don't be afraid to speak about it, because nobody, and I don't care who you are, you cannot escape from the truth. You can't. Don't care how clever you think you are or how much money you've got. No one can escape the truth. No one can. That's why I try to be honest and open about things in life. So what, you know, some people might think, oh, you show a lot of emotion. Yeah, that's not a sign of weakness, and it never has been. Because you know what they say, oh, if you've got big muscles and all this stuff, and you can't, it's right that you cry a lot, you're weak. No, you're being human. You're being human. But yes, anyway, don't be afraid to speak the truth, guys, out there. Please, don't. Don't be afraid of it. Because I'm being honest, I was terrified of it. Because I used to, you know, when you think about speaking, you're thinking, gosh, what's if this is going to happen and that's going to happen to me? What has happened to me? Nothing. Nothing. And when people have seen my other video blogs that I've done, I thought, gosh, Andrew, we didn't know. The press lied to you. Exactly. That's why I don't believe the press. I never have done. And I never will do. Why do you think I don't watch the TV involved with the news anymore? Because a lot of it's a lot of lies. They never really show that much good things out there. They only show negative things and they glamorise things. They do. That's why I don't bother watching all that rubbish. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't. I really don't. And I don't believe in the news anymore. I've lost faith in it ever since that time back in 2011. What had happened and what they did across me and they lied to me behind my back. I don't bother with it anymore. I really don't. I really don't. You know, I take after my daddy, who was a man of facts and the truth, and you know, he stood his ground all his life. God rest his soul. But yeah, don't be afraid of the truth, people. Please, don't be afraid of the truth anymore. Anyway, noticed about my videos have been getting some good reviews, and the one video I uploaded recently, my own interpretation of Qigong and stuff like that, it's getting a really very good response. But again, the reason why I put my videos up on here is not to get massive amounts of viewings or anything. I do it because I want to do it. So I would finally get one view, or don't even get no views, or don't get no more subscriptions to my channel, or no more likes, or, you know, it doesn't bother me at all, but I'll just keep doing my stuff because this is what I like doing. But anyway, again, and I always keep telling you in my videos, if you're new to my channel, you watch my videos, it's entirely up to you. Again, it's no pressure. Give it a like, that's if you want. Make a comment, provide, you know, the comments are decent comments, you know, no trash. I'm not into all that trash. If I see people put trash comments on my channel, you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get blocked. You know, these keyboard warriors, this is what I call them. And I've had my fair few, believe you me, I really have. I've had some of them even threaten me, you know, and that's no joke. What is wrong with these people? They need to get a life. They do, they need to get a life. And I'm being honest, I feel sorry for them. I really do, for these keyboard warriors. But anyway, again, if you're new to my channel, give it a like. That's entirely up to you. Comment, share, subscribe. And if you do decide to subscribe, hit that notification bell. So every time when I'm uploading a video, like I will be doing this video, uploading this video in a short while, you'll know when it's uploaded. But anyway, thank you thank you very, very much. Yeah, excuse me for being a bit under the weather, but anyway, thank you. And to my martial arts brothers and sisters out there in the world, again, thank you for your support on my other social media platforms, because I've got a lot of support on them. Just checking the other day, I've got nearly 6,500 followers on my Facebook. Wow. Oh gosh. See what I mean? I'm just being me. That's all I am. I'm just being me. And if people want to follow me, it's entirely up to them. It's entirely up to them. But anyway, thank you. And please stay safe out there, everybody. Stay safe. Sending out that big love to you all. Okay, thank you.